Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome to my next Let's Play. As you can see here, we are playing some Mega Man 10. This game came out in 2010, about 2 years after Mega Man 9 released, and this was kind of a continuation of the, I guess, retro revival of the Mega Man series, because 9 actually did quite well because, you know, it was a revival of a classic series and people really wanted to play it. So, basically to continue on with that, and 2 years after that they released this game and basically, again, tried to capitalize on the popularity of Mega Man because people love Mega Man. He was included in Smash Bros. For a reason, because people like Mega Man. So, basic plot for this game, there is a bit of a outbreak of a robot sickness going on called Roboenza. It affects robots, and because robots are so vital to this world, and people need them to do their, you know, daily routines and chores and everything, they haven't been able to actually make a cure for this disease. So because of that, the world is going to be pretty much in turmoil until we find that cure. So, obviously, as the Mega Man hero that we are, we're going to go out there, see if we can find that cure, and, you know, basically try to save the world. That's what good robots do. So, a couple things about this game. I'm going to try to kind of get this stuff out of the way now, because you can read the story that's kind of going on. I basically explained the gist of it, but the text scrolls really slowly, and whenever I try to read it, it just sounds very disjointed and just kind of weird, so I'll just let it kind of play while I just kind of talk about the game. So in this game, you can actually play as 3 characters. You can play as Mega Man, Proto Man, who kind of has his Mega Man 9 moveset, and you can also play as Bass. Bass was actually a character added as DLC when this game initially came out for the, you know, Wii, 360, PlayStation 3, came out during that era, basically. So he was DLC you could actually buy. It was actually kind of a special bonus you got for pre-ordering the game, usually. Or not really pre-ordering, but, you know, buying it early. Special promotion, I guess is the right word. And yeah, kind of gave you 3 different characters to play as. I'll, of course, be playing as Mega Man just because that's what I do whenever I play these games. I want to play as Mega Man, the man, but I will try to show off some base gameplay at the end of the project. But as you can see, Dr. Wily, good old Dr. Wily, he's here. Apparently he's been working on a cure, and against our better judgment, we're gonna team up with him to try to fix the, you know, the robot sickness that's going on. I mean, it makes sense. Even though Dr. Wily's a bad guy, he still needs robots, so obviously, you know, he wants to cure the robots as well, so I guess this teamwork can work for now. I'm still iffy about it, for obvious reasons, but we'll have to deal with it. And as you can see, Proto Man is coming along with us as well. Because, yeah, that's what good bros do. But yeah, that's pretty much the story of Mega Man 9, or Mega Man 10, sorry. No, I got the name wrong. Gotta start over. No. Yeah, Mega Man 10. Let's go ahead and get this started. And of course I am playing this on the Mega Man Legacy Collection that recently came out for current gen consoles. So, you know, PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. I'm sure there's probably like a Steam release at some point too, or a PC release of some kind. But yeah, I was really happy to get this collection. I actually played Mega Man 9 on this collection as well, because I never actually got these games when they initially came out, because I wasn't a Mega Man fan then yet, so I was able to get them for this collection. Very, very good value. I mean, 10 games for the price of 1. Is really, really cool. And it's not even a full retail game, too, so if you haven't picked up the Legacy Collection, I definitely recommend it. There's also a lot of bonus content, too, and there's also leaderboards for some of the special challenges they made. It's really neat. It's a really neat collection. But I'll stop singing the praises of the collection and actually get this game started because, yeah, we're going to start a new game. Here's the character selection, as I talked about before. Mega Man controls pretty much how he controls in Mega Man 1 and 2, and also Mega Man 9. So he just has his basic Mega Buster, and that's really about it. Proto Man kind of has the more advanced Mega Man type of controls. He can charge up his blaster, he can slide under enemies. He even has a shield that he can use to block projectiles. The only drawback to Proto Man is that he takes double damage, so you have to really look out for that. So, yeah, be careful of that. And then you also have Bass, who I believe his only real difference compared to Mega Man is the fact that he can shoot in different directions, which is kind of cool. So he can shoot up, he can shoot diagonals. I think the only thing he can't shoot is down, which I guess would make sense. So 7 directions that you can fire your buster shots, which is kind of neat. Looks like he also has a bit of like kind of a, not really a slide, but kind of like a dash type move, which I guess is kind of cool. But I don't think that's really, I don't think there's really anything else about Bass that's super noteworthy. It at least doesn't seem like there's anything that noteworthy, but again, we'll play as them later. If there's any other differences, I'm sure we'll highlight those then. But for now, let's go ahead and get this started. I'm going to play as Mega Man. And you also have a difficulty slider, too. And I actually like this difficulty slider because it kind of gives you a good idea of what you're dealing with. So here we're playing normal mode, basically what you'd expect from a Mega Man game. Then you have hard mode, which, yeah, this is what you can probably expect. Enemies on very small platforms and hard enemies backing them up. That's pretty much hard mode in a nutshell. And then there's easy mode, where less enemies and a lot of the insta-kill traps are actually blocked. So I don't want to call it baby mode, but I mean, again, dodging spikes and endless abyss pits are kind of the main challenge of this game. So we're obviously going to be playing on normal. I think normal's the best way to go about it. You know, you still get that Mega Man challenge without feeling like you're, you know, playing too easy of a game, I guess. And here we go. We have our Robot Masters. We have Blade Man, Solar Man, Sheep Man, Chill Man, Commando Man, Nitro Man, Strike Man, and Pump Man. We're going to be starting with Sheep Man because I believe Sheep Man's probably the easiest one to take out with the Mega Buster. Obviously, that's very subjective. Some people may feel like another Robot Master is easy. Or easier, rather. But, you know, that's kind of the fun of Mega Man games, is, you know, kind of come up with your own strategies to take down Robot Masters and stuff, which is kind of cool. What's easy to one person may not be easy to another, but what's hard to one person may also not be what's hard to another person. Kind of cool how that works out. Video games are awesome. I love that about video games, is that you can have such different experiences while playing through the games in question. So yeah, we have Sheep Man, who has kind of like a cyber, like, computer type of stage going on here. I'm not really sure why. I think it's just because, you know, I guess sheeps are, like, synonymous with thunder. I mean, that's why Mareep is an electric Pokemon, apparently. Isn't it something like wool can conduct electricity or something? That's what I'd imagine the reasoning why sheeps are so associated with thunder. But I'd be lying if I said I knew for sure. I don't study sheeps. Maybe I should, though. Sheeps are cool. Do I want to go down there or there? I don't really know. Probably here, because it was more blocked off. No, it didn't really matter. Looks like we do have a mini-boss coming up here. If I'm lucky, I can take the mini-boss out in one round, which is kind of the ideal thing to do for this boss. It's kind of a tricky boss, where he's only vulnerable when you turn him on. And to turn him on, you have to ride this conveyor belt. Not quite. I never know how to avoid that thing either, which is kind of annoying. Okay, we got him. And I believe this will take us to the checkpoint, so we can move on. There's that saving icon. That means we hit the checkpoint. God, I love seeing that in the Legacy Collection. It's just so nice knowing that when you've crossed that threshold, so you don't have to worry. Oh my God, seriously? You gonna do that now, Mega Man? Of course it is. It's Mega Man. Those are the things I really, really dislike about this series. I love the series, I love the challenge it presents, but stuff like that... stuff like that's kind of like why I'm a little bit happy that we're kind of coming close to the end. And that we're almost done for now. I mean, they're probably going to make more games, because yeah, Mega Man 11 does exist. I was actually kind of hoping to be done with the Mega Man series once 10 came out, or once I got done with Mega Man 10, just so I can move on to like the X series and you know, finish off the Game Boy Mega Man games as well. But no, we got another classic game, but I hear it's actually really good. I do have the game, I just haven't played it yet. Also, let's get rid of those just so we have an easier time with this section. Because we have the whirring blocks, as I like to call them. Everyone loves those blocks. I don't see how people can love those blocks. I mean, I feel like they kind of tone down the blocks like quite a bit when they get to some of these like later games. So that's, you know, one good thing, I suppose. I feel like they aren't as ash-hole-ish as they used to be. I still don't like them, but like, you know, gotta pick your battles sometimes. Okay, so let's look out for this here. I want to get rid of these spikes because I want to try to get that weapon tank. Because you love a good weapon tank. I'm gonna get that bolt too. Bolts you can use as currency, much like a lot of the more recent Mega Man games. Currency is good because you can get some really neat items from the shop. You can buy energy tanks and weapon tanks at the end as well. Just some good items. Here is our battle against Sheepman. Sheepman has an electric projectile attack, and he also turns into clouds. The last cloud that fires will give off a shockwave, because that is actually Sheepman, so gonna look out for that. I probably won't do this no damage, because I am me. Not doing so bad so far, though. Oh, damn it. Oh, that was my fault. And I take some more damage anyway. It doesn't matter. I can still beat him. I can still beat him on my first attempt. I feel like that is basically as good as any no damage run. But yeah, definitely kudos to those who can do no damage runs, because seriously, these games are freaking hard. A lot of patience must exist for those people. Okay, we did it. We beat Sheepman. And we didn't... Well, no, we lost one life because of that freaking knockback. That's right. I almost forgot about that. So if you wanted to know, Sheepman's weakness is actually Strike Man. So you can probably figure out just from that we're probably going to be doing Strike Man last. But we get the Thunder Wool. Basically, you shoot a cloud, it goes up to the air, and then it shoots electricity down. The electricity does more damage than the cloud itself, so you kind of have to time it a bit if you want it to do the most amount of damage. But, you know, you can also just use the cloud too. You know, you have choices, you have options, which is always nice. And as far as the next Robot Master, let's see, what would be weak against electricity? Probably a water Robot Master, so we're going to be fighting Pump Man, who looks absolutely ridiculous, by the way. I don't know, I'm kind of in that position where it's like, I like Pump Man, but I like Pump Man because I hate his design. If that makes sense. You know, you see something, you're like, okay, that's ridiculous. I love it. That's kind of how I feel about Pump Man. I like him because he's ridiculous. So yeah, we got the typical water stage here. You can't really jump when you're under the little water spouts, so keep that in mind, that your jump will be kind of nerfed. Those guys do not shoot harmful projectiles, but these projectiles will kind of slow you down. And they'll also make you like kind of slip around, so you gotta be kind of careful with that. Best thing I can recommend is just kind of take it easy, don't try to overdo it. Wait for the sticky stuff to get off before you jump. I'm gonna wait for that brine shrimp to get out of the way. I can't do it, no! You can also shoot the purple projectiles too, which is kind of nice. Okay, we got an extra life. That's neat. Ugh. Oh god, I hate those jumps so much. Looks like we did make it to the halfway point though, which is nice. I want to see if I can actually make the jump over here. I imagine we'll get some goodies if we go this way. Or jumping spiders, we could get those too. I want that extra life. Who am I kidding? I want it. After I get rid of the spider, though. Okay. There we go. Got an extra life. Dude, leave me alone. Ah. No! Oh shoot! I did not want to do that. Yeah, that's kind of the downfall. That's kind of the downfall of the quick select. Is sometimes you may not be switched to what you're hoping for, and that can kind of throw you off. Okay, get off me. There we go. Ah, damn it. Nope. Get rid of the brine shrimp first. Man, these jumps, seriously. I'm trying to see if I can maybe manipulate this. Okay, we made it. Now, there's probably something over there, but we can get that with no problem. Wait, wow, I must have used a lot of those without realizing. That's not good. So we're probably going to have kind of a difficult fight ahead of us. And yeah, do not fall at this part. Because this is a really annoying section that you don't want to do over and over and over again. Okay, oh shoot. Okay, where are you guys coming from? Seriously. Wait for the stuff to get off of me, and... yeah. There we go. I think we're almost done. Oh, I still have a few rooms to go. Actually, I don't think it's too bad, because I think Pump Man's actually not too bad with the normal Buster anyway. Fine. If you're not gonna be that cooperative, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, there we go. And there's the boss door, sweet. And yeah, there is a lower route, but we went the higher route. So we're going to see what we can do without switching to the other weapon. Because again, I don't think it's really that hard to do this guy. He basically jumps around, he makes a shield, he's kind of the shield enemy, I guess. And then he jumps like that. That's pretty much Pump Man. Ah, dang it. Okay. That's okay. We can go in with full health and try again. And actually use his weakness, too. Sometimes you just gotta have a little bit of patience when it comes to Mega Man games. But basically, what you want to do here is just shoot a cloud and hope he... Oh, he did run into it. You see, like, right there, like, that was kind of a waste. And I'm already out of the weapon, so I'm gonna have to use Buster strats. And I like to use the auto fire button in this game, which works better the closer you can get to the boss, because you'll just unload shot after shot into him. Crap. Oh, come on! I could have done that. I just took way too many hits. Isn't this like my last life, too? Oh, where did I get that many lives? I have 2 lives still. Maybe I got like a 1-up and didn't realize it or something. That must have been it. Okay. Come on. One thing I could do is, I mean, we'll be getting a lot of these as we go throughout the game. Maybe I will just go ahead and use this really quick. Just so I can get some extra damage. Got him! Okay, good. I hated the fact that I had to use that W tank on that, but I did not want to restart the whole level. I mean, I guess I had a couple of lives left, but... Again, it's really hard to use the Thunder Rule properly, just because of its little delay. And obviously the boss is going to be moving around a lot, too, so, you know, it's definitely not easy to get that right. But yeah, we got the Water Shield. It's, you know, basically a standard shield weapon. You can also release it to do kind of, not really a screen nuke, but, you know, just a heavy projectile attack in a lot of different directions. So with that, I think we're going to go ahead and end this video here. I'm probably going to do about 2 Robot Masters per video. I know I've done 3 in the past, but, you know, either way, this project's going to take about 2 weeks, so I figure that's going to be the best way to do it. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next time when we take on some more Robot Masters. See you guys then. Later, folks.